Welcome back again to Sudozain channel. Today we will talk about ZAP proxy. But in the beginning, let's talk about how proxy works. As we see here on the picture, we have the host, it's me here, surfing the internet by using, we can consider it as browser instead of proxy server. And the internet, example for that will be google.com. It's the internet here. The situation will look like the following. The browser will be my browser, and instead of proxy server here, it would be ZAP proxy, and the web application, it's like the page that we are trying to reach out. So what is ZAP proxy? It's free open source penetration testing tool. ZAP proxy, we can explore the page or attacking it, or even making reports talking about the vulnerabilities that we found on the page. It's not only on penetration testing field, we can use it on vulnerability assessment or even code review or runtime testing. So here ZAP made a comparison between the features on Burp Suite Professional and Community version, and here ZAP equivalent. So the most important things here are intercept, it's a breakpoints, intruder in the perp, it's equivalent on ZAP, it's fuzzer, and live scan we have attack mode, which is not included on community version on Burp Suite. Of course, we are gonna talk about all of this stuff in details. So we know that Portswigger made Burp Suite and also made a lot of labs to show the functions that we can do in Burp Suite. But the funny thing is ZAP proxy made a tutorial, or not tutorial, it's like walkthrough solving these Portswigger labs using ZAP proxy. So to install ZAP proxy, you have to be on privilege of sudo and writing apt install ZAP proxy, or using this command apt-get install ZAP proxy, and it will install automatically. It's enough to talk about theoretical information about ZAP proxy, and let's do some practical stuff. So when we opening ZAP proxy, we have this window, and it's asking about the session. It will save the packets, requests, and responses, and after that you can analyze it after recording it. But for me in this case, I don't want to save this session, so I'm gonna choose no, and let's start. As we saw here in this example, that we connect to the internet via proxy server or our browser. But how to make our browser trust the ZAP proxy? First of all, we have to go to options, and let's write certificate, and this will be our certificate from ZAP proxy. So let's save it. Okay, I'm gonna save it on where's my home directory? It's here, Kali desktop. Okay, I have it already. Let's save it. And okay, let's go to our browser settings, here certificate, view certificate, and we have to import it. This one, open. The certificate is already installed because I already installed it, so I don't have to make this step. And the next step we have to do is installing Foxy proxy. By using Foxy proxy, we can manage on which proxy server we are using. For example, here I have ZAP proxy or Burp Suite. So if I'm using, for example, Burp Suite, I'm gonna choose this one, and if I'm using Zap Proxy, I will choose this one. Or if not, for normal surfing internet, I'm gonna turn it off and like writing here Google stuff, and that's it. But I already installed it, and to make it integrated with Zap Proxy, I'm gonna go to Options and add a new proxy. Let's call it ZAP. For our proxy IP address, it would be 127.0.0.1. It's our host name. And the port, let's check it from here, localhost 8080. The username, it's optional, you don't have to fill it. And save, because I have already this one, so I don't need to add a new one. On our GUI, we have here automated scan. Let's see what. Okay, here we can attack or explore a page, but without opening it or without using proxy server. So let's say https yahoo.com, and let's see what will happen. Okay, so Zap started sending a lot of packets to know or to explore the Yahoo website. ActiveScan is like sending payloads or scripts to explore it, or even to attack it. Like you can, by using ActiveScan, you can check if the website has, for example, SQL injection or not. So by using automated scan, it checks if Yahoo has robots.txt, it's a sensitive file, the sitemap of yahoo.com, and after that we have here a lot of alerts, but most of them are false positive, so we can't take it seriously. Here we have confidence, it's low, so it's not that dangerous. Also, if we set the break off and we are writing here something like okay, it will stop off, okay, and he will write like Burp Suite, and we are coming here, and here we have our packet. It's like get to Google, and here we have all the information in that bucket. Let's go. Okay, here we have a response, I think, and we can change anything here, like the content length, we can change it for 4,000, for example, and let me send it. Here we have post from Google, and I can change anything in this packet to what I want. So as we saw that there are a lot of packets between me and Google by only writing Burp Suite on search input field. And that's how proxy works. So what is the difference between passive scan and active scan on Zap? Passive scan, it scans passively the packets that went and came out from our host, like this, medium, or low here. It passive scan. Why? Because it scans the packets passively without sending payloads to the host. And active scan, we can make it here. For example, I want to scan this packet, active scan, and okay, here we have I have default policy here, and start scanning. and it's active scan. What is doing here is like sending a lot of packets to that host, testing it for some kind of vulnerabilities. Actually, I don't have to finish it, so I want to stop it here. And it's not legal to scan actively. So just I wanted to show you guys what are the differences between active scan and passive scan. Another important thing we have here is like the modes. We can change it from here, from this field. So let me explain it. The save mode, you cannot spidering or active scanning or using this one, intercepting. Yeah, like you see guys, this one is unavailable on the save mode. On protected mode, okay, we can use spidering, active running, active scanning or whatever, but the hosts which are not on the scope, we cannot do anything for them. So we can test only the hosts or websites or whatever which are on the scope. Protected mode and standard mode, they are similar to each other. So you can do anything for the websites which are on the scope. But for me, I prefer standard mode. And the last mode, which are attack mode, you can attack any host, you can spidering, you can fuzzing, you can force browsing any host, even if it's not on your scope. Okay, the last point we have today is HUD, heads up display. To explain it, I'm gonna show you guys example, and let's see. I want to write messy. Let's go back here. Okay, here we see our packet. Where is messy? Okay, there is not in this packet. Let's go. No content. Messy. Nothing. Let's go. Messy. Nothing. Let's go. Messy. Nothing. Let's go. Messy. Nothing. Let's go. Messy. Let's go. So let's check messy. Okay, we have it. So I can write instead of Messi Ronaldo, and let's send it. And let's see what we are gonna have here. Okay, we change it to Ronaldo by using the proxy. But by using HUD, okay, so here we turned on the HUD, and let's write here Messi, for example. But before that, we have to turn it off. So as we see here, it's like we have 5 information alerts, 1 low, 1 medium, and there is no high. So we analyzed this page by only clicking on, I don't know, on search click, instead of going to Zap here and start looking in alerts and start, okay, this one for which one, and but no, here we can directly check the alerts. On the right side here we can do some attacking stuff, like we can cite tree, we can see the sitemap for this page, even spidering or Ajax spider, or even active scan. Like, okay, we can do active scan on this page. Okay, it's 0%. Let's wait. So as we see here, if we are coming back to ZAP, it's sending a lot of packets to active scan this page. I don't have to make it, I don't have to I don't have to complete it, so I'm gonna stop it. I think that's all for today. Why I made this video, just to preparing explaining OWASP Top 10 2021, and I'm gonna explain it by using ZAP. So I thought it will be great if I made an introduction for ZAP proxy. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next video.